Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the volume moving average. But before we do, if you have not watched our first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. At the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below. You can also find a link to sign up for TradingView down below. If you use the link below, you will save a little bit of money. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform. On our Discord server, we are having great conversations about all things regarding trading. One of the biggest struggles on this channel is people who use other platforms like MT4 being able to follow along. Sometimes it can be hard to find the indicators we are using on other platforms. And so on our Discord server, I have created a channel for indicator creation. And on that channel, I pinned links to freelancers who can code indicators for MT or for TradingView. So if you don't want to create a TradingView account, you can hire a freelancer for a really small fee and have them code an indicator for the MT platform. Or if you are on TradingView and need an indicator created, something unique or an indicator for a system you have developed, you can also have them code PineScript. So use the link for either MT4 coding or use the link for PineScript. Lastly, I get a lot of people that are asking me for the entire list of all the winning indicators that we have tested to date. And whereas I am not a big proponent of gatekeeping information, I've put a lot of time and effort into creating the content on my YouTube channel. And so I don't think it is too much to ask for the viewers to go through and view the content that I've spent a lot of time creating. Now, if you are not interested in supporting our channel by going back and watching the content that I have created, then I have developed a solution for you. I've created a Patreon account. I will put a link to it down below in the description. If you sign up for Patreon and you sign up for the $9 a month account, I will send you the full list of tested and winning indicators to date. I will also send you an updated list of the indicators that we are testing at the end of each week. Now, of course, you have to stay subscribed to the $9 monthly subscription, to continue to receive the updated list of indicators. But that way it will provide me with the support that I need to continue to provide the free content that I am putting out for everybody to view. Now, if you just love the channel in general and want to support us, then there is also a lower, I think $3 Patreon subscription that you can sign up for that will also help support the channel and keep things going, so that way I can continue to produce the content and the open information that we are creating here in this channel and in our Discord server. Again, if you have not signed up for our Discord, then you need to do that as well. It is a absolutely free platform where we have real-time ability to chat and have conversations about trading. And again, if you want to support the channel with Patreon, then you can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing the volume moving average. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 207 indicators. And out of those 207 indicators, 80 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 80 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right. So as I said, today's indicator is the volume moving average. You can see it here on screen. There's not a whole lot to it. It's actually a little bit different than what it looks like in its default form. So default form is this right here. And so basically what the creator of this indicator has done is they have mapped two moving averages, one based off of the positive volume and one based off of the negative volume. And then of course they plotted those as lines on the chart. And so what we're going to do is, first and foremost, we're going to go in here and we're going to turn off the volume bars themselves because we don't really need them. Now, of course, this is a TradingView member created indicator, and so you can find a link to it down below in the description. It is moving average. In this particular case, it's two moving averages. And so we have done testing of moving averages pretty extensively in the past. We did a whole kind of head-to-head series of testing moving averages to see which one would be the best, which one would achieve the best win rate. And so, but when we were testing those moving averages, we were working off of a common list of moving averages. So we had your standard moving averages, your exponential moving average, and so on. Now, as we work our way through more and more of the indicators here on TradingView, we keep running across more different moving averages. And so as we are running across those different moving averages, we are putting those to the test as well. Now, as I said, this one's a little bit different because it's not just a standard moving average. It's a two-lined moving average. Working the whole system obviously works off of the two moving averages being in relation to each other. I have not thought about the idea of putting this on the upper screen to see what would happen. Now, sometimes what we will do is we will take a indicator and we will the indicator's natural placement is on the top screen with price action. And what we will do is we will move it down to an existing or a new pane down below, like we have this indicator here. And that will allow us to get a little bit better view of the indicator itself and not have it so crunched up with the price action that's happening up on the main screen. Now, the problem is if you try to do that in reverse, something kind of strange happens. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and do that. We will put it up here on screen like so. Now, the problem is if you see as I zoom in and out, or I guess as I scroll up and down on the price action, you can see that the price action itself is moving, but the indicator is not. And so typically a moving average, we would consider it to be on screen and riding with the price action, and then whatever the orientation with the price action is how we would take trades accordingly. And so obviously when you have an instance like this where you can't line up the indicator with the price action, then it doesn't really do much good to have it up on the main panel up here. Now, it is always worth a shot to put it up here to see, but I've yet to find one that allows me to kind of link the two price action and the indicator together. Now, if those of you out there who like to play around with the coding of PineScript, I know just enough to be dangerous, and so not really sure if it's even possible to do so. But if any of you know how to, link up the two, something like this, where we have these different moving averages, and then we have the price action, and we could, attach the relationship of the indicator to the price action, then that would be awesome and another way of possibly looking at trading indicators. But at the moment, we do not know how to do that, and so we are going to keep it down below, and we are going to basically trade this as a two-line cross. I mean, that's what it is, and so no reason not to trade it that way. And that's the very basis of this indicator is, the relationship behind the the negative candles, or I guess the sell candles, or the sell volume versus the buy volume. And so it doesn't really make sense to modify this any other way, at least not at the moment. Now, of course, we could go in and hypothetically take out one of these, and I imagine we could then go in and add an indicator like so, and we could go down and add exponential moving average, for example, and then we could change that to, I don't know, say a 30, or we could change it to 15, or a 20, whatever we wanted it to be. And then maybe bump up the line weight a little bit, and there you have it. Now we have a completely separate two-line moving average type indicator, one based off of the exponential moving average in relationship to the indicator itself, and then in this particular case, this line right here is based off of the sell volume of the particular pair. And so again, just something to keep in mind. These are, kind of the roads that I take as I am playing around with indicators and just running through different ways of testing them, trying them, tweaking them, so on. Really think outside the box and see what you can come up with. With all that being said, again, we are going to test this as a two-line cross. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the colors of these because I don't see any reason to have them in these really strange colors. Line weight seems to be all right, but there we have it. So the green line is going to be the buy volume, and the red line is going to be the sell volume, and we're going to take it as a cross of the two lines. So when green crosses up above, we're going to go long. When red crosses up above, we are going to go short. Like I said, pretty simple, not a whole lot to it. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of the volume moving average. All right, so it's tracking along here. We're currently in a buy position. It's moving up, and there we go. It looks like we get a cross of red over green. Yep, we do. See, it takes place. See right here on this one right here. Let's measure that out. Actually, let's go ahead and mark that first. Right there. Then we can measure it out. So went down 130. No, I'm sorry. Went down 79. I looked at this up here and said what I looked at instead of saying what I was doing. So it went down about 79 pips right there. Let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit more to see what it does. Keeps hugging lower, but let's measure it out to the upside. I don't think it was stopped out. Nope, it wasn't. But it never did get to take profit till this candle here, and by that time we are actually green over red on the indicator, giving us a long signal. And let's see here. So that candle right there looks like price action went up ever so slightly. Unfortunately, did not make it to the 135 pips. And then we get stopped out. We're still in the buy zone here. Let me double check. Positive, negative. Yep. Just double check that I had the lines in the right color there. So then we pick up another signal over here. That would be a sell signal. It's not looking too great at the moment. Let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit more. And nope, that does not work out for us. Pick up a buy right about there. Then immediately switch to a sell. Let's see what happens. Definitely do not get to take profit. And then we pick up a buy right here. It looks like we get our first take profit trade so far. Let's keep playing it forward here. It's interesting to see what exactly this indicator is going to do. Still in the buy position. There we go. We pick up a sell signal about right here. Yep, right there. Very good. And we picked up another win on that one. So it's looking a little bit better. Keep playing it along here. We are in the sell position now. And it's tracking along. See if we can pick up another. We did. So we picked up another signal over here. It was a buy signal. And unfortunately, did not work out for us too well. And we pick up a sell signal over here. Again, didn't work out for us. We are oddly enough still in the sell position right now. Getting pretty close to the end of the year. Goes through these really long spells with little to no interaction whatsoever. Let's see what we have here. Pick up a buy right there. And that one got us to take profit. Pick up a sell right there. Looks like that one might have worked out for us. Yes, it did. There, it went up a little bit, but then it was able to reclaim the downside there. And that puts us at the end of the year right there. All right, let's add these up and see what we get out of the volume moving average. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So 11 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 winning trades. So unfortunately, that is not going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. It was kind of a long shot in the dark, most definitely. When looking at the indicator, I wasn't really sure how well it would perform in this fashion. It was something that was obviously one of those outside the box type indicators, thought process going on, and so it's kind of right up our alley here on the channel. We like to test every possible, uh, you know, every possible indicator and every possible way that you could, modify an indicator. I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so, yeah, all in all, it was a very strange indicator. Seemed like it was just, kind of had a mind of its own. Possibly there's something we could do with it. I'm not really sure. If you viewers out there want to dig around with it a little bit, tweak it, play around with it, throw it on the charts, and see if maybe there's something that I didn't see that we could use it for in a particular way of trading it. Again, its default form looks like this. And so maybe maybe we could use this as some kind of a volume indicator. Not really sure, but yeah, it's worth a try playing around with it to see what we could get out of it. Maybe in a different way of trading it. So for the moment, though, it's going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.
If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView, and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below, and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, alright everybody, I will see you on the next video.